Welcome, fam. Today we are talking about 11/11. So it is November, the 11th month, and we're going to have the 11th day. And so this is like a mirror number, 11, and then mirror reflecting is 11. Some people call it the twin flame portal. It's also just a portal of alignment, a portal that has a huge emphasis on vibration, because 11 is the number of sound, the sound current, which is the basis of all things. You change your sound, you change your thoughts, you change your words, you change your vibration, you change your reality. It is the program that is running your simulation, your sound. And that also has very much to do with alignment, because 222 on my timer. It's connected to alignment because alignment is the essence of what you put out, you receive back. So when you are in alignment, thoughts, words, actions, energy with your soul essence, your soul desires, where your soul wants to move, the essence that you desire to express and embody and create more of, because then you'll see that mirrored back to you in your reality. When all of that is in alignment, what you experience as a result of that alignment happens much more quickly, because everything is like lined up and it can move faster. It's not all like fighting against each other. Like imagine if you shot arrows from the same place, but you're all shooting in different directions, and they just like hit each other in the air and they all fall down, and then maybe you go like do it again and you're getting a little bit farther every time. Versus if everybody's arrow or your arrows are all in alignment, then however much energy you have to propel them forward, they're going to go that far and they're going to go quick. And so the idea with the 11/11, it's that alignment, that what you are in alignment with is going to be mirrored back to you, and you are going to receive the fruits of that alignment. So you're going to get a mirror of what you have been cultivating in terms of your energy, your vibration, your thoughts, your emotions thus far. Okay, we're gonna have to ditch the mic. We're not in alignment with the mic. This is a time where you can relax a little bit and just like focus on the alignment of your thoughts, your energy, like you being in the current of life, because like you just want to be aligned with the cosmic flow of energy of the Tao, of your soul, of life itself, because that is going to carry you to the best place. The reason it can be good to, put in efforts is to essentially clear the blocks away that keep us from acting in alignment with our soul, which is our true authenticity, which is always going to lead us to where we should be going for ultimate prosperity, happiness, abundance, all of these things. Oftentimes it will lead us places that we wouldn't have even expected, or like our ego wouldn't have chosen for ourselves, which is why being in alignment with our soul and with the cosmic flow of energy is like the best bet we can have, because oftentimes the things that our ego desires are things that we'll actually tire of as soon as we shed that layer of ego. Whereas the soul is infinite, it's ever expansive, it's connected to this greater like plan and unfolding that is far beyond what we could conceive of. So not only does it keep us forever entertained and it's always in flux and changing, but it keeps us experiencing the most blessed reality, and like keeps us in awe of like ourselves. Like we get to watch the unfolding of ourselves as if we hadn't tried to control every little bit. So you get to be like surprised and awed and amazed and grateful and looking forward to what's coming next. So this energy of 11/11, we're going to experience a lot of what we have been in alignment with being mirrored back to us. And so it is this time because also on 11/11, Jupiter goes into retrograde. Jupiter is in Cancer, and that's its exalted state. So Jupiter, the planet of abundance, prosperity, happiness, blessings. I just kind of threw happiness in there, but Jupiter is a happy energy. Wisdom is going retrograde, and it's in its happiest spot. So when it goes retrograde, even when it's not exalted, there is this like teaching that you can get a backlog of blessings because Jupiter brings blessings. So anything as it went over the degrees of the zodiac that it already went over that you didn't receive the first time, it's going to go back over as it goes backwards, and then it's going to go over it again as it goes forward again, as it comes out of retrograde. So this is a time where like blessings that had potentially been for you, but you weren't quite in alignment with them yet, are going to be able to fall through, starting on the 1111 portal and then moving forward from there. And so you want to be in a receptive energy, and the receptive energy is an energy of surrender, of surrendered alignment. So it's like, how can I just be in an energy of like, I'm open to receive, I'm going to take inspired action when it comes to me, I'm going to do things that make me feel good and like relaxed, so I can just be open to like this current of life carrying me, and like I'm not going to nitpick and control. I'm just going to do my best at what presents itself to me on the daily, and then not think too much about controlling the outcome. But that doesn't mean that you just lay around and you don't take action. You show up to what life presents to you, and you do your best to keep your energy good, your thoughts in a like helpful, positively projected space. And then beyond that, you do your best in everything that comes towards you, and you can also move on the inspiration that you receive. But it's not like you using your left brain to think about like the most strategic way to get what your ego wants for you. Now is not the time for that. Now is the time for aligning with the way the cosmos wants to flow, really tuning into like what your soul desires and aligning your thoughts, actions, your emotions to that, and then getting into like the relaxed, open energy to receive. And then any ways that maybe you haven't been acting in alignment, you will probably get shown that via the mirror of this 1111 portal, via people, situations, etc., so on. And know that that is always just information for you to fine tune and get into greater alignment, and pat yourself on the back if you notice that, because you have the awareness to pick that up, and then you have the power to make a shift. And the shift isn't like efforting, because it's like you releasing layers of your ego that are causing you to be inauthentic and not act actually in your truth and your soul alignment. And those actually take more energy than you realigning back into your more authentic soul expression. And that is always going to be an expression and actions that benefit not just you, but all beings. And so Jupiter will bless you for that. You will change your sound, your sound frequency vibration to a higher vibration that will then receive that mirrored back to you in experience. And so ultimately this is like a checkpoint. It is also a time where you will reap what you have sown, and it is a time where anywhere that you create and relax into more authentic alignment for yourself, you're going to be blessed exponentially. So this is a really good energy. It's a really positive energy. Also, I have to touch on that it's known as the twin flame portal, the portal of divine union. So pay attention to what relationship stuff comes up around this time, maybe anything that you have cleared or released leading up to it, and then anything that you experience within this portal if you are in the energy of either already being in divine union and you're going through upgrades within that, recalibrations within that, alignment elevations within that, or you are seeking to come into alignment. This is a time where information can come through, meetings can come through, reunions can come through, all these things. But like I said, don't force it. The most important union is of the yin and yang energies within yourself, your finite self, this person you hear, with your infinite self, your soul. The whole journey is like, it's yoga, it's union, it's aligning those two things. So the closer that you can get to, I just saw 1144 on the timer, the earth angel number, the closer that you can embody your higher self in human form, that is the internal alignment that continues to allow you to ride the cosmic wave of your destiny and receive your divine inheritance, all that you are meant to receive. So it's not passive, but it is like relaxed. You're almost like more of the observer. It's like when we get more into the controlling nature of it, Okay, sorry for at a slightly different angle. I had to plug my phone in. As you get more into the controlling nature of it, that is going to take you farther out of your true space of alignment and more into the plan of what you think is going to bring you everything that you want. But really, the most important thing is like, what do you truly want on a soul level, not on an ego level? How do you want to feel? Free, abundant, creative, safe, loved, like all of these things. And like, what are things like your soul truly calls to like express and do? And then like feel into those energies and allow like the Tao, the cosmic flow of all things, to take care of the how, where as you still show up to the aligned action and the inspiration that pours through you, but it's less of like a left brain architecting your way there, because there might be an even better way that nobody on this earth has ever even seen yet. And that is what can happen when you are connected to this energy of 11, because 11 is the energy of infinity. It's the energy of infinity moving into finite form. So it is a reminder that you are an embodiment of infinite energy in human form. And the more that it's very, very interesting, because it's like the ego is such a positive thing. It allows us to like channel that infinite energy and like make things happen in the human realm. But when we kind of like identify so hardcore with that and serve that, idolize that, put that on the pedestal rather than our infinity, our soul, our divinity, our ever-expanding essence, if we like glorify our ego and our ego's desires, then what happens is we cut off our source of our infinite energy. And that is like where all the possibilities exist, your endless happiness, your endless creativity, your endless joy, like the magic of your life is from that infinity. And that is what's really open on this Love and Love in Portal 2, is like your connection to your infinite nature. It's who you are, obviously, but like there are times where we are more well positioned by the cosmos, by the numerological matrix, to realize it and to see it. So like I was saying, that 1111 is this mirror, but it's also this mirror for yourself, this mirror for you to like see yourself as the divine being that you are, and realize that you are so much more. You are so much more than meets the eye. You are actually everything, and you have access to everything, and like you can attune to anything that you want, and you can receive so much wisdom, so much guidance, so much of your infinite like soul gifts and essence from your like larger multidimensional self, and like bring it into your human form and into your life and into this realm to bless yourself and bless everyone and bless everything. It's like the practical of like, how do we do this too? Okay, so like I will give some how-tos of like, how can you connect to your infinity? How can you connect to the infinite energy that is you, that's already you? But it's like, what technologies can I use to ground it? So like, one, Kundalini yoga is an amazing practice to like strengthen your 10 bodies that kind of live in this earthly realm and structure you in this earthly realm to be able to hold more of your soul essence here. Also, breath work, meditation, prayer, moving your body, getting out of your head, just getting into your body, like anything that kind of puts you in a flow state is going to bring in more of your spirit and like open up your right brain to like be able to receive downloads from the quantum field, from the divine. I feel like if you're still watching this video, you probably have several methods that actually like already work for you, and you don't need anything from me. But the other tip I will give around specifically the 11 and connecting to the energy of infinity is mantra, because mantra are like sound frequencies that come from the infinite. Like we have those sound codes here. It like tunes our vibration, it tunes our thought patterns, and it tunes like our actual energetic vibration to these like frequencies that come from the infinite realm. There's one specific mantra on Na Siftee that is actually very connected to the energy of 11 and connected to the energy of infinity. It like gives you the power to basically break through like all limitation, because it holds the energy of everything is possible. It literally holds the energy of infinity, where nothing is not possible. So you can break through patterns, bad habits, blocks that you hold, because those are all expressions of finiteness. In the infinite realm, it's not even possible for there to be blocks, because all there is everything. And it gives you that power, it gives you that energy. So I'll put that in the bio as well. That's a great mantra to listen to through this portal. Anytime you meditate, you're connecting to your higher self, you're connecting to your infinity. Anytime you move your body, you're strengthening your system to be able to hold more of yourself. Anything you can do to like take care of your nervous system and take care of your health, it increases your electromagnetic receptiveness to the energy that is you on a grander scale. For example, I love to drink electrolytes too, because it increases your capacity to be a conduit for electricity. Our soul is like electric energy. So any way you can make yourself more alkaline, anything that adds to the health of your mind, body, or spirit is going to make you a more optimal channel for your infinite energy. And that's oftentimes why when people like will go on a self-improvement journey, health, mental health, etc., all of a sudden they'll just kind of start to have a spiritual awakening. It's because the mirror is being cleared and like the pipes are being declogged, and all of a sudden your spiritual energy will start flowing through and you will begin to have spiritual experiences. And that is why the whole realm of consciousness, spirituality, it's not like, oh, I read it in a book and now I believe it. It's an experience one has to have. If you're still watching this, I sense you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? 11, the energy of infinity is available. That means anything could happen this month. Anything could happen. And when there's infinity to choose from, and your consciousness, the way you focus it, creates a magnetism that draws you up with like vibrations in this divine simulation, you might as well focus on the good. And you don't have to like micromanage exactly the specific manifestation you think you want. But if you just generalize gratitude for everything that's around you, this is a practice I'll put into if you want to do this through the rest of November. When you wake up, 11 things you're grateful for, write them down in your phone or send them to a friend. Comment them in this comment section if you want, whatever you need. That will change your life. And it's such a practical, metaphysical experience, because I guarantee you, you will be in a completely different state of mind, energy, and outlook, and then actual tangible physical experience by the end of the month if you do that. So there are many things you could do. I hope that this has at least provided you with the reminder that you are so magical. Everything is possible through you. And if you're here, thanks for showing up as a mirror to my own energy, because ultimately it's just you here and I'm your mirror, and it's just me here and you're my mirror. So much love to you. If you've made it to the end of this video, we're vibing. Goodbye. Happy 11/11.